December arriving, the wheel of this year is completing another turn. 2021. We thought 2020 sucked, but then 2021 said, hold my beer. I've spent most of the part last year living abroad in Scotland, so I knew returning to Greece would be way more dull, and the living with my parents part, in addition to the very strict lockdown, was a disaster. But I don't like to dwell on the negative bits. It was hard, yes, and it sucked, yes again. But it was a journey. 2021 was the year I took my mental health seriously and started going to therapy. I learned stuff about myself I've always knew were there, but never had the right words to verbalize them. This year also I turned 25, which still freaks me out. It's a quarter of a century after all. I laughed, I cried, I had my heart broken twice in the span of 6 months. Yeah, that went well. But all these hardships brought me closer to my true self, and so I decided to share with you the lessons I've learned this year. Starting off with the biggest change, and that's setting boundaries within relationships. As a massive people pleaser, this was so hard to do at first, and I'm still struggling. I'm going 1 step forward and 3 steps back. It's a work in progress. Usually, people who were used to you having poor or no boundaries will get irritated once you set some, so you might have to walk away from situations like this, and it's hard. Which leads me to the next one. The right thing to do isn't always easy and doesn't feel good. Back in August, I had to say goodbye to someone who was toxic for me, but I was very much in love with, and it still hurts me sometimes, but I know that staying would have been worse, way, way worse. Number 3, learn to differentiate your needs from your wants. You want a job that pays you a lot of money? You want a huge career and fame? You want to have sex with a lot of people and feel desirable? That's totally fine, unless you realize what you truly need. Sometimes we think we want these things, but in reality what we need is love, validation, a hug, or simply to be seen. Numero 4. This one's easy. Everyone is projecting, so there's no need to take things seriously. Is someone being rude to you? Don't take it at heart. Chances are they're having a shit day, hate themselves, and want to go home. Number 5. You're allowed to feel the whole range of your emotions. Yes, even the negative ones, especially anger. Anger is such a good but very misunderstood emotion. Anger is a symptom alerting you that something is not okay deep inside of you. How we communicate our anger may be, bad most of the time, but the emotion on its own is healthy. And if you stop suppressing your emotions and hiding your true needs from yourself, I have good news for you. You're gonna start your healing journey. It hurts like a motherfucker, but in the end it's worth it, trust me. With that being said, if you fall down, you can stay there for as long as you need. I'm so done with forced positivity and shame around people with depression, addiction, or with simply not want to be elevated all the time and smile, or hiding your suffering with a fake smile. If I'm having a bad day, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not gonna say, yeah, I'm fine, every time someone asks me how's it going. I'm not doing well lately, and that's okay. No shame, no lies, it's just part of the human experience. Number 8. This was the hardest pill to swallow, but listen to me closely. No one is coming to save you. Only you can take your ass out of the abyss. Only you know the way. Only you hold the key. Stop waiting for something or someone else. The answer is within you. Number 9. I have no energy for hate. I either love you, or wish you well, and hope you heal. 10. Mental health relapses happen. It doesn't mean all your healing is thrown away. Accept what comes up and remember allowing yourself to feel even the uncomfortable things. It's part of the process. 11. If you have pain in your body, give it a place to live that's not within you. Let it live in art, let it live in writing, let it live in music, let it be devoured by building brighter connections. 12. Changing up a bit. It's okay to study something in your early 20s only to change completely by your mid to late 20s. And lastly, some people are just not into you. You may feel like they're right for you, but you may not be right for them. They may be emotionally unavailable and then be in a relationship with someone else. You didn't do anything wrong, and most certainly they don't hate you. You were just not the one for them. So, I have been rambling for a while now. I believe I've learned more stuff, but these 13 bits came to my mind right now. Anyway, always remember to be nice to yourself, allow change, allow pain, and all the emotions. Allow pleasure, allow new beginnings, and overall, have fun.